Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong Country Returns. In the last episode, we started the game. DK had his bananas stolen, as usual, this time by some weird freaky tiki looking things. And we finished the first two stages, Jungle Hijinks and King of Kling. Now we're moving on to 1-3, Treetop Bop. Also, we have an inventory here, and if we had any items to put in here. But for now, let's just play the level. It's also worth noting that that background there changes color depending on which world you're in. We're in the jungle world right now, so it's green. And another remix of... what is it called? It's DK Island Swing, or Jungle Groove, I think is the alternate title. Yeah, that. That is one of those songs that is getting remixed too much, to be frank. Also, Big Tiki. And you can jump on those guys 3 times, which is useful because in this game, when you jump on at least 3 enemies in a row, or the same enemy multiple times still counts as multiple hits, you start getting banana coins, and if you get up to 8 jumps like that, you actually get a 1-up, so... enemies that you can jump on 3 times really just serve as a way to get a free banana coin. Also, this stage has a lot of tilting trees, and I almost missed that. Probably would have if I hadn't accidentally overshot the barrel. Okay, there's our K. Oh, K. And we get launched up into the canopy, where the rest of the stage will take place. And now the frogs are moving. Also, their death animation is hilarious. Barrel? Blowy thingy? Dandelions even grow in the jungle? Whatever. Also, notice how that block in the middle looks different. Well, we will get to that. Now we want to wait for this frog to jump high so we can go under him. And in here, we find absolutely nothing. That looks like you should be able to pound it. But my mistake. There's our first checkpoint. Fairly early on, it seems. And guess who we get to ride? It's Rambi! Yes, this game does indeed have animal buddies. Well, animal buddy. Rambi is actually the only one in here, which is disappointing. And another one of my complaints with the new Donkey Kong Country games. And that is one they didn't fix in Tropical Freeze either. Rambi's still the only animal buddy you can have. Well, I mean, technically there's Squawks, but he has a different function. Also bonus room. And you don't get Rambi in the bonus room, but you don't need him. That was a little risky, but it worked. Just collect all the bananas as usual. Oh yeah, and the banana coins. Just collect all the items, basically. And puzzle piece. That was actually kind of a lame haul as bonus rooms go. Only 2 banana coins and 78 bananas. Yeah, Rambi can pretty much stomp everything, including these wooden spike things here. That will give us a puzzle piece. Well, there is one disadvantage to him. He kills the 3-hit guys in 1 hit, so you can't get a banana coin from him. Well, of course, unless you jump on 2 enemies beforehand. You know, another thing. That really looked like I should have landed on that platform. Well, first death of the game. And we no longer have Diddy. Great. Not that I'm terribly worried, but I will say that's one thing about the new Donkey Kong Country games is they're pretty challenging. Like, I actually remember getting hit quite a bit in the first few levels of this, the first time I played it. Whoops. Oh, there's Diddy. But the thing is, for the most part, they're challenging in a good way. Like, it's difficult, but it's not unfair. I say for the most part because, well, we'll get to the levels where that doesn't so much apply. Also, careful timing here if you want the end. That was brilliant. Fortunately, we can get Rambi back. Yeah, do not jump on the fire, guys. You can actually blow on them to put their fire out. Also, if you need to dismount Rambi for whatever reason, such as blowing on one of these things, you hold down and press 1. I want to say Y, but no, it's the 1 button. Because no, Nintendo couldn't have standardized the controller as actually having 4 face buttons. But anyway, bonus room number 2. And hey, this one actually has a 1-up in it. And this is one of those ones where you really don't want to rush it, or you'll likely just shoot yourself into the abyss. Also, it is still possible to get all of the items, have the puzzle piece appear, and then lose because you missed the puzzle piece and died. Well, not really died since you don't lose lives and bonuses, but I'll probably fail a bonus sooner or later, and then you'll get to see what happens if you do, but also dismounting Rambi because free banana coin, why not? But I'm not going to deliberately try to lose one. Also, there's the exit, but you need to blow these things first. I keep pressing the wrong button there. Well, technically, I'm not supposed to press the button at all. Because waggle. This one's easier to time than the last one was. And shake. You know, Shake Your Sillies Out should be the Wii's theme song. I mean, the lyrics say, shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. That sounds about like the Wii, doesn't it? But 3 stages down, continuing through the jungle world. And whatnot. So now we have 2 paths for us. 1-4 Sunset Shore and 1-5 Canopy Canyons. See, if we hadn't gotten that key, we would have just opened up 1-5. But because we did get the key, we can actually progress to the next level. 1-4 Sunset Shore. I already said that, but... And this one introduces a new gimmick as well. Also, go ahead and do the intro there, even though this isn't a very good level for it. This is the first silhouette level, which is pretty much exactly what you would expect it to be. Everything is in silhouette, except the background, I suppose. And Donkey Kong's tie is still kind of visible. Maybe he has a glow-in-the-dark tie. Also, yet another Jungle Groove remix. This one more jazzy in its style. Yeah, the soundtrack of Donkey Kong Country Returns is overall pretty good, but it does depend a bit too much on remixes. I wouldn't mind it so much if it actually varied it up a little bit more, but it uses the same songs quite a bit. Like, this is another Jungle Groove remix. And it's the 3rd one we've seen in the game so far, and we're only up to 4 levels. And then, of course, the World Map theme is a remix of... Also, you can pound into these platforms and turn them right side up. The World Map theme is a remix of Cinnamon Sig. I think that's what it's called. The overall theme from the original game. Also, lots of frogs. And obviously, the hearts give you back your health if you lost some. This, and walk through walls. Also, I will say that is one trend I do not like in the newer Mario and Donkey Kong games. The tendency to have... Oh yeah, also evil ninja bushes that disguise themselves. But, like, I don't mind so much if you have walk through walls if there's some sort of clue. Like, wait, this wall looks a little bit different. Something's going on here. Also, suddenly bright sunlight and another puzzle piece. And a barrel. And bananas. But like, there's always those few walls in a game that look exactly the same as any other wall. And it's just really annoying because you don't want to have to press up against every wall in the level in hopes that one of them will have that missing item you're looking for. not really what I'd consider good game design. Also, the same thing applies to Metroid, except even worse. One of the reasons why I don't like Metroid games for the most part. Yeah, I know Super Metroid gives you the X-ray scope, but still. Also, puzzle piece up here. See, I didn't used to know that you could actually pound these platforms like that. I didn't realize that that was anything more than scenery. And the ones earlier in the stage I thought you were supposed to make use of by just jumping on the enemies. But yes, pounding the platforms is certainly easier. And there's more. Okay, he didn't jump high enough off that guy. Now this one, for a banana coin. Hello, Froggy. Hello, Froggy. Hello, Tiki. You all die. Isn't that lovely? I'll go up on top of this dinosaur head here for an ambush that I actually forgot was there. And the last puzzle piece. We've been doing pretty okay on those so far. Count this down and we can enter the dinosaur's mouth. Well, obviously it's a dinosaur fossil or something, but anything you're gonna give me a heart? I mean, sure. Oh, okay, there we go. And there's our level exit. Hey, got banana coins this time. Obviously, 15 banana bunches, well, however many banana bunches is the most common thing you can get from that. Followed by the banana coins, and definitely the rarest is to get 15 extra lives. Or however many, depending on how much you shake it. So, chances are you'll see the multiple extra lives, maybe once or twice in a game. Well, maybe 2 or 3 times, I guess. But anyway, that was 2 levels. We can go right to 1-6 Crazy Cart, or we can go to 1-5 Canopy Cannons. In either case, we will worry about both of those levels next time. So, we've made some more progress into World 1, and I will see you in the next episode.